What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road of the show here today. We're still on the road here playing the White Sox, who are one game under 500. We are at 500. So, yeah, let's see what we can do here. Top of the first. Runner on first, one away. I'm standing in for the first time today against Reed Detmers. He hits 96 on his four-seamer. Looks like that's all he's got. That's quick, though. First pitch, right to the first baseman. Call that one a 3-6-3 double play, and that retires the side. No luck for me against the left-hander on the mound this time. That's unfortunate. We come back. It's the bottom of the second. 2-0 is the score. White Sox out in front. Runner on first. Nobody out. And it's Luis Arias at the dish. He's only hitting 182 on the season. That's quite the fall off from what he's been doing in real life here. Let's see what he can do with a 0-1 pitch from Gordon Graceffo here. I don't know if he's out of the bullpen or starting today, but yeah. Ground ball to me. This should be 2. We go 5, 4, and 3. It's around the horn for the double play there, and that empties the bases and puts 2 outs on the board. I like it. I like it a lot. Top of the fourth, we come back. Still a 2-0 lead for the White Sox. 1 out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Reed Detmers still toeing the rubber for Chicago. First pitch of this at-bat from him. And it's a swing and a miss at a four-seamer just above the zone on the inner third. 0-1 the count. Next pitch of the at-bat from Detmers. Come on, big fella. And we foul off a circle change just off the outside corner. I've swung at 2 pitches right near the edge of the zone now in this at-bat. And I have an 0-2 count to show for it. The 2-strike pitch from Detmers. Nope, not swinging at that one. I don't care what the guy heckling me in the crowd says. 1-2 the count after that four-seamer was well inside. Next pitch. Outside and low with the circle change. Easy take for a ball there as well. 2-2 the count for me now. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a four-seamer on the top of the zone on the outer third. All 3 pitches that I swung at in that at-bat were right on the edge of the zone, and I got the K next to my name to show for it. Top of the 7th, still a 2-0 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Reed Detmers still toeing the rubber here, and got nobody out, nobody on. Let's see what I can do with the first pitch of this at-bat. Come on, big fella. Nothing. Four-seamer up and in. Taken for ball 1. It's a 1-0 count. It's a good start to this at-bat at least. Next pitch on the way. And we ground one past a diving second baseman, and I have myself a base hit here in the top of the 7th. Huh. Let wonders never cease. I'll be darned. Bottom of the 7th. It's still a 2-0 ball game. Runner on first and 1 away for Darren Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .276 on the season. Drew Hackenberg on the mound for the Redbirds now. Let's see what the 0-1 pitch here. They're expecting a bunt. And, yep, it will be. Down the third base line. We're going to scoop that up, throw to first. Barely in time. He almost beat that out. That is the first time I've actually gotten an out at first with a bunt in a while. So, I mean, I guess I'll take that. Top of the 9th, we come back. 4-0 is the score. White Sox out in front. 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in against Cesar Tavares. He hits 98 on his four-seamer, 96 on the cutter, 93 on the splitter, 91 on the slider, so he is quite the hurler here. First pitch. Perfect. Back up the box and into center field. It's a 2-hit ball game for me here on the south side of Chicago. I'll take it. I mean, that'll help the old batting average out even if we don't win the game here. And I was right on not winning the game. 4-0 is the score as the Cardinals are shut out. The team only had 5 hits and I had 2 of them. That's not good. Oh, what can you do but smile and wave? We're moving on to game number 2. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first here. Runner on first, 1 away. Noah Schultz on the mound for the White Sox. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, 91 on his two-seamer, also 81 on the slider. First pitch, Oh, had me out in front of a changeup on the outside corner. 0-1 the count as I pulled that foul down the third base line. Second pitch of the at-bat. Runner in motion. I ground one to first base. He takes it to the bag himself, so kind of a swinging sacrifice there. Not a good pitch to swing at, though, unfortunately for me. Top of the third. White Sox out to the same score that they had in yesterday's game. 4-0. Runner on first. Nobody out. Noah Schultz on the mound. Let's see what I can do against him in this at-bat. First pitch is a four-seamer inside, taken for ball one. It's a 1-0 count to start things here. Second pitch on the way. And he got me with a changeup, had me out in front. 1-1 the count. That was a good spot for that pitch, honestly. Third pitch of the at-bat from Schultz. And we pop one up. Four-seamer on the inside corner, popped into foul ground down the first base line. First baseman makes the play near the coaching box. And that's all she wrote for that at-bat. Top of the fourth, we come back. It's a 4-3 ball game now. White Sox still in the lead. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. 2 for 6 on the series, though. Got a runner on second and 2 away, and I get a dynamic challenge because of the man on second. We're not going to do the power swing because I don't do those on this channel, but we will try for the double or better. Noah Schultz, of course, still on the mound for Chicago. First pitch of this at-bat, and I'm swinging at a four-seamer at the knees on the outside corner. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. It's an 0-1 count. Next pitch from Schultz. And we foul off a two-seamer on the outside corner. Again, 0-2 the count for me now. And this guy's got pretty good command on the mound, at least against me it seems. Changeup, had me out in front again. Got a piece of it though to stay alive. 0-2 still the count. Next two-strike pitch from Schultz. Oh, geez. Tied me up in knots with a slider inside. First time I'd seen a slider from him. And there's a K next to my name in this one now. We come back top of the seventh. 5-3 is the score. White Sox out in front. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Jared Kelly on the mound for the White Sox now. He hits 98 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. Runner on first and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. And hit me with the gas, and I couldn't catch up to it. 0-1 the count. Man, I was way behind that pitch. Pitch number 2 from Kelly. Runner is on the move. Pitch was inside. He steals second successfully. Now I have a runner on second with one away. It's his second stolen base of the season. I've got myself a 1-1 count now. Maybe we'll see something worth swinging at here. Let's see. Come on, big guy. There it is. Right to the third baseman. Yeah, nothing good going on at the plate here on the south side of Chicago. And bottom of the seventh, we come back. Heston Kjerstad at the plate for the White Sox. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Jose Urquidy out on the mound out of the bullpen. And Kjerstad does have nobody on and nobody out. 0-1 the count for him here. He's been a stud in this game so far. The 0-1 pitch from Urquidy. Yeah, it's a ground ball to me at third. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first will be in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the seventh. Apparently the old Cracker Jack didn't do him any good today. Top of the ninth, we come back. It's an 11-5 ball game. Chicago out in front. Runner on second, one away. Jared Kelly still on the mound, throwing 61st pitch of the game. Wow. Have yourself an outing out of the bullpen, why don't you, bud? First pitch is a four-seamer low and away. 1-0 the count for me. Second pitch from Kelly. And we foul off a four-seamer on the inner third. Really late on the swing, and it's a 1-1 count for me now. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat. And we send a four-seamer on the inner third out towards right field. Right fielder's got time to get to it. He makes the play. Runner from second does not tag up and try to advance. And that's a non-productive second out here in the top of the ninth. Oh, Cardinals are going to fall in this one. And what's the final score? 11-5. We get completely decimated in that game. I hate to say it, but I think our bullpen is starting to die and die quickly in this season. Let's move on to the third and final game of this series and see if we can avoid getting swept on the road in Chicago. A little bit of day game action, bright sunshine here. Rick Thomason on the mound for the White Sox in this one. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 95 on his cutter. He's got a Vulcan change in there. That's not one you see every day. First pitch, grounded to first. He's going to take that to the bag himself. And we now have a runner on second with 2 away in the top of the first. Another not great at-bat. Bottom of the second, we come back. No score. Nobody out, nobody on. Robert Grieve on the mound. He's still undefeated on the season. And Drew Gilbert, he's at the plate with a .348 batting average on the season, but an 0-2 count. Let's see what Robert Grieve is going to serve up here with 2 strikes. We get a ground ball. We get the glove on it. We get the throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the second. Top of the third, we come back. Still a scoreless ball game here. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. .245 the batting average for me. 1 out, nobody on. Rick Thomason still on the mound. First pitch from him. And we foul off a four-seamer at just above the knees, really. It's not at the knees. 0-1 the count. I've got 3 career home runs against the White Sox. Intriguing. Vulcan change. Right below the knees down the center of the plate. 0-2 the count after fouling that one away. Next pitch from Thomason. Got me with a sweeping curve this time at 79 miles an hour. Almost didn't make contact with that. 0-2 the count. The next 2-strike pitch. And we send a four-seamer on the inner third out to right field, right at the right fielder. And it's another F9 for my line score. Bottom of the third. 2 outs, nobody on. Heston Kjerstad at the plate. He's hitting .311 on the season. Got himself a walk on his line score, but that's it. His OPS sitting at a perfect .999. No score, though. 2 outs, nobody on. Let's see what the 0-1 pitch from Robert Grieve gets us. Ground ball down the third baseline. I'm not going to get a glove on that. It's in the left field. He's got himself a base hit. Throw comes into second quite quickly. So, yeah, nice single there for Kjerstad. We come back top of the fifth. Still a scoreless ball game. Runner on first, nobody out. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Rick Thomason still on the mound for the White Sox. First pitch. Got me with the sweeping curve below the knees on the outer third. 0-1 the count after fouling that one away. My career average is down to a .311 after this dismal start to this season. And a Vulcan change outside at the knees. Swung on, fouled away. 0-2 the count. I'm making his day on the mound easy. So I'm swinging at everything here. The 0-2 pitch. Chop towards third. He gets a glove on it. Throw will be in time. But it did advance the runner to second now with only 1 out in the top of the fifth. Top of the sixth, we come back. It's a 2-0 lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing in with the bases loaded and 1 away. David Peterson now on the mound for the White Sox out of the bullpen. I am 0 for 3 on the day so far, and I get the Boss Battle Challenge. And we're not going to do the contact or power swing, so it's drive in all runners if we're going to succeed here. Peterson throws 95 on his four-seamer, 94 on the sinker. That's all he's got this quick, actually. First pitch, just below the knees on the inner third, called a strike. Come on, Blue. That's not nice, man. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Peterson. And we chop one to third. Oh, that's not good. Wild throw, trying to get the out at second. And end up driving in 2 on the error by the third baseman. So no base hit for me. And we do get 2 runs on the board, so that's kind of nice. It's just wish I would have been a base hit instead. Oh well, top of the seventh, we come back. 8-0 is the score. Cardinals out in front. I'm standing in 0 for 4 on the day with my batting average down to a .240. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the seventh. I get another dynamic challenge. And single or better, why the heck not? Jose Guerrero now on the mound for the White Sox. He still hits 95 on the two-seamer, 92 on the sinker, 90 on the slider, only 85 on the curveball. First pitch from him. There's one ripped into right center field. That'll get down for extra bases. Goes all the way to the wall. Center fielder gets a glove on it. Gets the relay in, so no chance of a triple here. But we will definitely take the double. I mean, I've kind of needed a solid base hit. At least, well, The last like 3 or 4 series have all been kind of rough on that. Bottom of the 8th, we come back 8-2 is the score. Cardinals out in front. Runner on second, nobody out. Drew Gilbert at the plate. He's 0 for 3 on the day, 1 for 6 on the series. Let's see what he can do with the 0-2 pitch from Robbie White. Oh, it's chopped into left field. I don't know how that's a fielding opportunity for me, because no chance of me getting that unless I'm about 3 times taller than what I am. It's an RBI single for Gilbert. It's now an 8-3 ball game. Top of the 9th, 8-4 is the score. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. I'm standing in 1 for 5 on the day today. Up to a 245 on the batting average after that base hit. So that's kind of nice. We get the dynamic challenge because the 2 runners on, and we're just going to go for driving in the run. That's the name of the game here. Cesar Tavares on the mound for the White Sox. He hits 98 on the 4-seamer, 96 on the cutter, 93 on a splitter, 91 on the slider. And I went swinging at a slider below the knees on the outside corner. 0-1 the count as I managed to get a piece of it and foul it away. Second pitch of the at-bat from Tavares. Come on, big fella. 4-seamer, same spot as that slider to open the at-bat. We take that one for a ball, though. 1-1 the count. Third pitch on the way here. Come on, big fella. Splitter outside, taken for ball 2. It's a 2-1 count. It's amazing what happens when I leave the bat on my shoulders once in a while. 2-1 pitch from Tavares. There's one ripped foul down the right field line and out of play. 2-2 the count. Guess I was a bit tardy on that 4-seamer there. Had good contact, though. Next pitch is a splitter inside, and now I have a full count with Mark Vientos standing in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch for me here from Cesar Tavares. And a swing and miss at a 4-seamer on the outside corner. It's going to be a K either way, whether I swung or not. So, yep, there's a critical strikeout for me. Bottom of the 9th now, 8-4 is the score. Junior Maldonado is at the plate for the White Sox. He's 2 for 4 on the day with a home run so far today. He's hitting .280 on the season. He's got a 1-1 count with the bases empty and nobody out. Carlos Moreno is on the mound for the Redbirds here. Let's see what that 1-1 pitch gets us. Ground ball to me at third. We'll get a glove on it. Throw to first. Easy play for 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th. We're still bottom of the 9th. 2 outs and a runner on first. Still an 8-4 ball game. Drew Gilbert at the plate. He's 1 for 4 on the day, 2 for 7 on the series. Let's see what he can do with an 0-1 count. Carlos Moreno still on the mound here. He's going to kick and deal. And it's a bunt down the third base line. Throw to first will be in time. We beat the speedster to the bag. And the Cardinals take game number 3 by a score of 8-4. Unfortunately, we still dropped 2 out of 3 in the south side of Chicago. Robert Grieve does advance to 8-0 on the season, so he's almost unstoppable on the mound so far. But, yeah, that's going to be all she wrote for this series. Also going to be all she wrote for this episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you tomorrow for our Saturday live stream.